WITSON
do differ from the 2009 to 11 to 12 to 13 and then the 14 onwards, so your cables do differ. There will be some information inside of the sale page which just gives you a little indication of what to go for, but always get in touch with us if you're unsure. Okay, so what you get for this is a 9-inch screen, which is a touchscreen system. You'll also get this frame panel here, which obviously you can see my finger and goes right back behind there. That also comes with the system there too, obviously, because you have to take out the whole part of the dash here. It does work with the rear camera, which comes free in the package. So obviously we have installed this into the car today, which obviously I'll just put it into reverse, so there you go. So it does work with the sensors too if you have them. So what you can see now is our style, I think it's a style 3, I'll show you in a minute, I'll confirm that in a second. But this is the Android Auto app, which works touchscreen and also wirelessly on the, let me 1 second, press that one there, and wirelessly on the system. Alternative, if you've got an Apple phone, you do also get CarPlay, which is a similar sort of app, but obviously different graphical menus, and you would use Siri support on that, where you use Google support on this. And just going back onto this one here, okay, this is our Style 3 HV model, which comes 464 gig of RAM. You can go lower for 232, about £15 cheaper, and you can even go right up to 6 and 128 if you wish. This is the home page to it. You can change this to KMH, should I say, it's from miles per hour. Just change it back there, and these show all like shortcuts to the some of the parts of the system. So there's your MP3 player. This is your Google Maps, which is obviously an online app, so you do need an internet connection to it. This is your radio shortcut, and these apps down here are customizable, so you can add other apps to it if you wish. You can get rid of them there by simply holding it and bringing out maybe a new one. There's your vehicle settings app. So okay, so I'll just go into a little showing of what all the apps look like. So this is your radio app here.
Jackpots and of course plenty of bingo. Take your pick and play on the
steering wheel controls, which I'm showing you in the background, and also you can skip to if you want to do that. So just going back on here, the Bluetooth app here, so you can pair your phone through Bluetooth and get all your phone box support. Obviously this is where you would connect your CarPlay Android Auto to through a Bluetooth setup, and then it goes over to Wi-Fi on your phone, but obviously that's by the by. Okay, there's your music app there. So obviously if you're old-fashioned, you want to put all your music albums onto a USB pen drive. Alternatively, you can do the same with videos, and you can do it through the app there. There's your video app, as I said, which can just show you, let's have a look, see if there's anything on there. Sometimes you get factory demo videos on here, but let's have a look. There we go, let's just show you what the videos look like. Okay, so it comes with a HD screen, as you can see there. This one also has a vehicle settings app. Let's have a little look what's in there. So you can see some settings like changing on the dash part. So as you can see, I'll just go through them. We do get a lot of people saying, does it have this, does it have this? We have to be very careful, because you might have 99% of your menu functionality on your car, and one thing might be missing, so we prefer to be precise. So what I'll do is I'll just scroll through this slowly, so you can see what it's got and what it hasn't got. It tends to cater for the basic level entry car you see, and tends to have all that there, but sometimes it can fit cars with navigation. Let's go back to that one, tyre information. Okay, this is for cars, if the cars with original tyre pressure monitoring system on the car. Whether this car's got it today, I don't think so. Okay, so I'll just go back onto here. That's your Android Auto CarPlay app. I'll just go into, let's have a look, into here. So this is your application center. So any apps that are on the system pre-installed, or any apps that you would download yourself from the Play Store, will go directly into this app center. As I say, you can bring them over onto your home page if you want. So there's your aux app there. So if you want to add anything like TV modules that working through aux inputs, then you can use that app there. Bluetooth shows your calculator. Chrome and Google tend to be browsers, which you tend to get on Android anyway. So if you want to do some shopping, Icebox also, then obviously the maps would be great. This one's your DSP sound processor app, which basically, if you're into customizing your sound output, putting speakers, subwoofers into there, then obviously there's a lot of options there to actually have a little play around with. That's what that means. Okay, let's go over. There's your Google Maps. As I say, you're going to need an internet connection there. It does come with a SIM card holder, so if you didn't want to use your phone as a hotspot, which you can also do, to give it an internet connection, you can put a SIM card to it too and give it an internet connection in that way, and then you can use them sorts of apps there. If you wanted an offline app, you can just simply download one from the Play Store, which is this one here. Log into it with your Play Store. You don't have to put your card details on at that point of registration. Just basically go onto the Google Play Store, create an account, email address, password, bring it over to the system and sign in there. Then you'll have access to the App Store and being able to download all apps from there to the system. Operation guides. Okay, so this is the electrical menu guide setup, which gives you instructions. I would be lying to you to say if they were great. Sometimes they are a bit basic anyway. If you get stuck with us, we can always help you out over the phone or video calls. YouTube, self-explanatory. You're probably watching this on here right now. Video showed you before. This voice search here is it's a Google app. So if you wanted to use that, again, you'll need an internet connection, but if it's a Google browser, you can use that and you go search for Icebox Auto, it'll do a search for it. And then you've got, let's have a look, 1 second, did I miss anything? Settings app there. Okay, so obviously if you're familiar with little settings in Android, then obviously you can display sound and all that type of stuff. General, factory, if you ever need to get into the setting, which is 3368 on this unit, just takes you into there, and there's some little back end settings there you can have a little look at. Don't really need to change any of them, or I wouldn't really play around with them unless if you didn't know what they were for. But obviously if you do need to tweak anything, always get in touch with us with what you need to do and we'll advise further. There's your backup and restore. That's a factory reset there in case you sell your car on, you want to delete any details. Again, 3368 being a password. And also, just last thing I'll show you is this system now is our latest Android 14. Now you get a little bit higher on phones and stuff, but you don't get any higher than this in the industry for the car entertainment at the moment. It's just as high as it is at the moment till they haven't brought 15 out on these type of systems. So yeah, okay. So I'm just going to bring it into the end and singing to you. I'm going to bring it to it.
WITSON.